Hi everyone, Ed Griffin here from the Dublin City Council IBA Starbox programme. I'm here with one of my colleagues and former professional boxer, Oisin Fagan. Hi Oisin, how's it going?
How's it going, Ed?
So Oisin, can you tell maybe everybody that's watching how you got involved in boxing or even when you were growing up, what was your sport?
Well, my sport when I was growing up was football. I used to play a lot of football, a lot of hurling, a lot of that. I got into boxing very unorthodox way, so I went on a football scholarship to the States, and I was before that I used to go just nip down to a boxing club just maybe once a week just to keep fit for football. So I kind of knew what it was. I was able to throw a jab. How about that? So but I just used to go, and that sure I was probably about 22 when I only went to the club in the first place. So I never had any.
Was there no family links or anything like that with it around?
No experience with boxing at all up until I was 22 or so, and that was only once a week then before I went on my scholarship at 24.
Okay.
So I just basically I had 3 show fights. I won the 3 of them, but it was only because it was fit.
Just exhibition,
just exhibition. So I never really had an amateur fight per se, you know.
So where did you go for your was it football scholarship?
Football scholarship. Went to Oklahoma City, just a town outside Oklahoma called Chickasha, and it was called USAO, University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma.
Okay.
And great as the times. We won the championship the first year that we were there. It was the first time they had soccer in the school.
Okay.
And we went up against a lot of guys from that had been quite established, you know. So we did well. We ended up being the captain of that team, and went through college. There was probably about 14 or 15 different nationalities on that team. So brilliant, you know. It was great to learn about everybody's culture. You know? So we did well in college, and I ended up getting a degree in physical education and political journalism as well.
Right.
So, but then I fell on hard times. I ended up sleeping in the back of a car for a while, and I felt I didn't know what I was going to do. Now I could have called my mum and dad, and my mum and dad have always been very supportive, and they would have dropped everything to look after you. But I just felt like at that time I was 28 years old. Like I can't be going back to mommy and daddy all the time, you know. So and they were so proud that I graduated, you know, because I was a bit of a mess in school as a kid, you know. And so I never said anything to anybody, and I lived in the car for a little while, and I was still I trained every day, and that I wouldn't mind, but like to keep me warm, I go out for my run and all that. In the actual car, it was really cold. Like. So for a few days anyway, I was in the car, and then I just said to myself, I was talking to one of my Jamaican friends, Alcino, who was from who I met in college. You know, was one of my college teammates, and he was saying, because we used to do a little bit of sparring here just to keep fit, you know. And he says, you know, one of my friends is a professional boxer, and he says, you're better than him. I was going, really? I didn't really know he can have to throw a proper jab. I was going, okay. And that just stuck with me. And so I ended up going to a boxing club and saying to a fella, listen, I'll fight anybody if you put me in. Can you get me some money to fight?
Like it was a straight into professional then,
Straight into professional. Your man's here like a Don King character going, oh yeah, no problem. I'll get your battle.
You probably just use it as like,
exactly, And now in fairness, Sheldon, the guy who I fought, was a big tall black fella, long arms on him, really athletic guy, you know. Yeah. So I knew him from the gym, but he ended up put me in with him, and he was a much better boxer than me, but I just wouldn't stop, and I could just see him. Like he was thumping the hell out of me, but I would just see him draining the energy all the time. I was just dogged, you know. And he ended up stopping me in the 4th round with a big overhand hand right, and the referee came in and said, oh no, that's it. I just won my first professional fight, one knockout in one professional fight, and said if it goes sour now, that's the end of it, you know. I still have a win. Did you
find that like it mustn't be that difficult to get into professional boxing over there? Is it like
it's
as such like?
Well, the guy that I was working out with in his gym was a fella called Buck Smith, and he's in the Guinness Book of Records for the most wins in a row. I think he had about 140 wins in a row.
Yeah.
Now he fought some really, he fought some bums, but he fought some quality fighters. He knocked out Kirkman Lang.
Yeah.
He fought Chavez Senior. He fought Buddy McGirt.
Yeah, so he was coaching in the gym.
He was coaching me, and he had a promotion going, and he wanted to get people, basically, and because I had an Irish accent and all this, he knew people would come and watch me because because I was in the college, and all the college lads used to come out and watch me.
Yeah.
And
So we'd say you had a few fights and all. You got employed then as a teacher with a local school.
Actually, the minute I got out of that ring for the from after winning that fight, I was walking down towards the showers, and a guy comes up to me and he says, I believe you're a qualified school teacher. He says, yeah, nobody's messing with my green card. He says, just so happened my PE teacher left in our notes last week. You come in for an interview. I just blessed myself.
Yeah, just pure fate, isn't it? Yeah.
Crazy stuff now. Now, in fairness, I was going out with a girl back then, and this was an uncle of that girl, so I'd known of him, and I'd spent some time in his company. But I never, nothing. We didn't know that there was a job on or anything like that. So I went in and ended up being a teacher by day and a fighter by night.
Yeah, were you a teacher for long over there?
5 years. Yeah.
5 years. And come here. We'll say like you had quite a number of fights at the start, and then but what sort of spurred you on to sort of move up the grades and stuff like that? Like.
Well, after the first few fights, I had three. I was 3-0 at one stage. And then I had my first real test in Tulsa, and I broke my maxilla in 3 places and my nose in 2, and I still fought on, but the referee was about 20 seconds left in the fight, and the referee called it out because he saw too much blood.
Right, okay.
And I always wanted to be the guy who never got stopped.
So
I was disgusted with the referee, but then Buck was saying that we might get some sort of title fight soon. I was delighted with that because I was only really getting into it. I was going okay, and so I made sure I trained my ass off, and trained my ass off. I won my first title. It was the North American State title of Oklahoma. That was back in 2004, and I'd won about 6 fights and lost 4 at the time.
Yeah. So what does that bring you? Like, say you win the state title in America, you know, like if you win, say an Irish professional title, put you in the top 10 in Europe. Yeah. What does this winning the state title? Does that bring you into the American rankings?
Brings you into the American rankings, yeah. At the time though, I changed promoter then after that, and I went on a 14 or 15 fight winning streak then, because I'd won 6 out of 10 at the start. Yeah. So I didn't feel like my promoter was looking after me then, and then I went to the other guy and I got 14 or 15 fights off the rack, and then I was got into the rankings properly then. Yeah. I fought the likes of Paul Spadafora and
but how did them type of fights come about?
The promoter was always hustling. I had Stacey Goodson was my next promoter, and he was on the Midwest circuit, which is quite a weak circuit. Yeah. But normally the big timers get guys who are from the mid circuit just as opponents. Yeah. So that they think they can beat them up basically, you know. But I always gave everybody.
Yeah, but obviously, like when you boxed over, I think in MGM or flatside against Chavez. He's seriously highly ranked at that stage, even.
Yeah. That was my 5th fight, and that was his 6th fight, I think. And that was actually a great moment as well.
Yeah, pretty close fight, like.
Yeah, I felt like I'd probably beat him, but because.
Do you feel the fact that you were brought as the opponent, he was really going to get one way?
Oh, big time, man. That was a given in my mind. If you watched the fight, it was only a 4-round fight because we were at the
stage
things of our career, but I won 3 out of 4 rounds, and the round that I lost, I threw a silly uppercut from outside, and he tagged me with a right hand, and my hand touched the ground. So that turned a 10-9 round fight to 10-8 to him. And
that's why I lost it, yeah.
Yeah, so it's disgusting. But even his dad said that I gave him his toughest fight.
Yeah. So come here, you boxed on in America for another while. Then you returned home then, and you boxed for another couple of years. So you just tell us a bit about.
When I came back then, I think it was 2009, and Brian Peters gave me a call and says, "Do you want to take on Amir Khan?" I said, "Yeah, no problem." I said, so I ended up going in against him, and it was the worst night of my life because I trained really hard for it and broke my leg in the first round, and then I got back up to try to fight on. I kept on falling down without actually being punched, and that was the worst thing because nobody knew that it was it's heartbreaking. Even today thinking about that, because I trained so hard for that fight, and it was the first real highlight fight that I had over here. Well, I know it was in Britain, but people on Sky Sports and all.
Yeah, it was sort of with a big exposure.
And for me not to fight to the top of my level, like that's so.
But you won an Irish professional title. Was that a lightweight? Was it?
That was at light welter.
Light welter, right? Yeah. Can you just tell us about who you fought in that? Or
fought a guy called Jeff Thomas, who's still a friend of mine now, even online and stuff like that. A great guy, and a solid fighter too. And I was supposed to fight Peter McDonough. Do you remember Peter?
Yeah.
So Peter beat Michael Gomez. In that it was a really weird fight because Michael was beating up Peter all the way through, and it seemed that Michael just he thought he was going to knock out Peter, and Peter was still there, and it was into the 5th or 6th round, and Michael just turned his back and just walked out of the ring. It was crazy. So
he's a top prospect at the time.
So Michael, I had it in my mind that I was going to fight Michael Gomez for the title, and then he walked out of the ring. Peter got the title, and then we decided that we were going to fight Peter for the title. I was going to challenge Peter for the title. And then probably a week before.
So around that time, it was the stadium was packed with an awful lot of professional.
Yeah, Bernard was doing this thing at the time, so I was brought over.
Filtering down, I
used to be on Bernard's cars all the time.
It's completely changed now. There's nothing really going on.
So
you go ahead.
And so Peter. Then I heard that Peter hurt his knee. Then about a week before our fight. I was disgusted with that. So me and Peter are fine now. We're good pals. But I had a go then online, and he pulled out the fight, and I was going, "Oh, please don't tell me that the fight's not going to happen now." And then Brian Peters came through to be fair, and got Jeff Thomas in, and Jeff's style was quite the same as Peters, is what I thought, you know.
Yeah.
And I think Jeff is probably maybe just stronger, as in physically stronger as well. He was a big dude now, and he was about 2 or 3 inches taller than me. That was just going to be my night. I was never going to take a step back or anything like that. So I ended up, I hit him with a good shot to the body in the 5th. I think he went down the 5th. And he got back up, and any time I had him in trouble, he'd come back with loads of combinations.
It was tough.
He was tough. And then the 7th round, I just piled on the pressure, and I ended up stopping him.
That's amazing achievement doing an Irish, especially around country, like.
It's the best.
Professional time.
That was my favourite night of my whole career. It was the best night.
Yeah, and you have the belt here now.
True.
And the Oklahoma one. So, just coming towards, we'll say, the end of your boxing career, you started sort of. You were still boxing, I believe, and you took the job up as a development officer.
I was, yeah. I had a couple of wins, but I knew everything was coming to an end then. And with the job, I don't think they looked upon it as a good thing to be still fighting while you're working. So that's kind of the way I had it in my mind, that I'm just going to have 1 or 2 fights before I end up and start working properly, you know. So
how did the job come about? Like, it's maybe 10 years ago now.
Yeah, when I came back, as I was saying, I was a school teacher in the States, and what happened was I was trying to get into the Department of Education here, but they were making me jump through hoops. And I had all my qualifications. I'm a primary school teacher and a secondary school teacher. That's what I'm qualified to do. I came over here.
It's very parochial here for that type of stuff.
Really is, you know. I was disgusted with it because they gave me a form that thick, you know, and I was trying to filter through it, and I had to send a lot of my stuff back over to the States.
Yeah, to get it.
And nobody, sure, everybody's like, oh yeah, we get to that. And it was all kind of timed stuff,
Yeah,
so I needed
yeah.
it back soon.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't do it. Anyway, I just threw it all in the corner. And then Paddy Gallagher, who's one of the youth boxing trainers.
Yeah, secretary of the IBA.
Yes, yeah. He got in touch with me. He says, I know you're a school teacher. He says, I am too, you know.
Yeah.
He says, will you, there's a job after coming up with the IBA, I think you'd be made for it. And I looked at the specificity and I said, yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. End up going in, getting the job. It was brilliant.
Yeah,
It's the best job. It's like, I love my teaching job, but this is even at a grander scale. It's a brilliant job.
Yeah,
you know?
because you're in schools, you're still working with kids.
Yeah.
It's true.
Like a mobile PE teacher, but using boxing only as my tool. You know, it's brilliant. Like keeping kids off the street using boxing as the tool.
But what do you think? Like just say like, the benefits. Would say an awful lot of the kids we work with wouldn't have really an association with boxing. So like we go in and we sort of work with and try to encourage them with local clubs and all. What do you think the benefits of boxing are, like the young boys and girls?
Well, it done wonders for my
socially and physically.
Yeah, well, it did wonders for my confidence. I was you know, don't get me wrong, I was a real messer in secondary school and all that, and but wouldn't have been able to fight. Wouldn't have thought I'd be able to fight my way over a paper bag. Like I was messy, but I never got into fights. You know, that doesn't mean then I start boxing and then I get into fights.
Yeah,
but I had the confidence to socialise with people who
it's discipline as well.
It's discipline, you know, and you know, funny enough, I always say to the kids before we start training, it's a lot of the time it's the more insular kids that get more out of boxing because it's a sole sport. You're only in it for yourself, kind of thing, and it does wonders for your own heart. It does wonders for your confidence, and you have that little I guess it's kind of a swagger, and kids who box don't normally get into fights because they have that. There's something about them that they know they can look after themselves.
Yeah, so they don't need to outreach show
exactly,
it.
Exactly. Yeah.
We'll say we'll just say we're coming near the end of this lockdown now, and a lot of kids are coming back into it. Have you any sort of maybe words of advice, maybe from your own life, or even from like what to do to keep positive moving in because we go back into school and some holidays?
Yeah. Well, what I do, and I've had this routine for maybe 26, 27 years. I train every day. People say train every day. That's bananas, you know. I said now I take easy day, hard day, easy day, hard day. So that's how I get my rest. I get my rest on my easy days, but I'm still going for an hour on my easy days, you know. But so I think it's really important for kids to get into a routine to train all the time, or like just say get themselves.
Just for your mental health, even
It's 100%. Like I can't tell you because I it's been 24 years. How my head would be if I wasn't training every day, and I'm sure it's just a blessing in disguise that I just kept it up because I know myself that I might have gone well anytime, you know.
Yeah. Right, well, come here, Rushy, thanks a million for having the interview, and we'll see you in the next few weeks anyway. We're back out in the schools. So thanks very much, guys, and we'll see you at the next interview. Cheers.
Alright, so